October brings autumn. Also, it brings autumn or Halloween inspired meals. Those include the fast food places like Wendy's and Burger King. This year, Wendy's teamed up with the Netflix series Wednesday, and they brought you the Meal of Misfortune. Additionally, Burger King had their normal meal, which was a Halloween themed Happy Meal, which mostly the names and faces were changed to protect the innocent. Come join us as we take a look and compare and contrast Burger King and Wendy's and what they have for the Halloween season. Our first stop was at the Wendy's in Whitehall on Broad Street. We ordered the Wendy's or Wednesday Meal of Misfortune, which includes 10-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, the Raven's Blood Frosty, and 2 dips of dread. Now, everything is pretty much normal in that except the dips of dread. We'll get to that later. First, let's talk about the 10 pieces of nuggets. We ordered those in spicy, which in retrospect was a little bit of a bad mistake, and that has to do with the drips of dread. The small fries were fine, and then we got a Raven's Blood Frosty, which is basically a frosty, either chocolate or vanilla, based on your choice, with a strawberry W drawn across the top. It actually came in as a little bit of a surprising treat because when you do the dips of dread, each one of them, the 4 types that are available, have different degrees of spiciness. Now, on our first trip, we got the spicy ketchup, which isn't much, but then the other one we got was a scorpion jalapeno dip, and that was quite hot. But let's go ahead and go through all 4 of those dips one at a time. The 4 different spices in order from most mild to spicy include the You Can't Hide. That's the one we had with our first meal. There was a spicy ketchup. It's basically just a ketchup with maybe jalapenos in it and some black pepper, if I'm to guess. Then they had This Will Sting, which is a hot and honey garlic sauce. We didn't really taste any of the honey in it. We had that on the second time out, but it was just a hot garlic sauce. Had a good garlic taste to it, actually. The Grave Mistake was quite a bit hotter. It had a kind of a grayish tint to it, meaning it was probably just a dipping sauce, standard dipping sauce with ranch dressing or something like that in it to cool it off a little, but it still had ghost peppers in it. You could taste that on your tongues. That wasn't as bad as our first trip where we got the Nowhere to Woe. That is their spicy signature sauce is what they call it, but it was hot. So hot, in fact, that we had to order milk and a Frosty to wash that taste out. We killed our first Frosty in no time flat, as well as water that we got from the fountain from our soda. Still, that was a lot of stuff, a lot of heat, especially for a kid. And like I said, those 4 different sauces, you don't know what you're going to get until you open it up. If you haven't had it before, you won't know the difference between Grave Mistake or the spicy ketchup. And then the other 2 sauces really are indistinguishable from each other completely, and one's hot and one's medium to mild. Still, we loved it, but we ordered the spicy nuggets the first time and backed off the second time and got the regular nuggets. And to be honest, that didn't help much. Our only saving grace was the second time around, we didn't dip as much. We didn't jump in the deep end, as it were. And we also used a lot of ketchup instead. And we almost completely avoided the sauces, except that there were new sauces, and we gave them a very small taste. Still pretty great, and we enjoyed it quite a bit. So we moved on from Wendy's, Wendy's grand opening, to Burger King. This Burger King's been here over 60 years, actually. We're in Gahanna on Hamilton Road, and we're going to do what their offering is for Halloween. come inside and see what we get. So in the war between fast food places, as far as Halloween, I would say depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that's themed like Halloween, like the Wednesday show on Netflix, then definitely go Wendy's. But I am a big Burger King Whopper fan, and of course, you don't get anything like a crown like this at Wendy's. So it's a toss up, but I would still go for Burger King. We had a great time. We'll go take a look at some other places. Their hamburger is a hamburger. That's all it is.
Yeah, but
It's just a hamburger.
And
their hot dogs.
Our house is everything is easy to access. When this Burger King, to name a few.
To name a few. So, anyways, we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining Halloween 667 for this dive into dinner for kids during the Halloween season. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and thanks for viewing us. Happy Halloween.